Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as you see, I am in practice mode and we're going to do some practice recording and we're going to practice sways. This is something that I like to work on. This is something I need to work on. You guys are going to see me get hit a lot even though I'm in the practice mode. So yeah, we're going to practice sways. I'm going to do the recording, and to do that you hit left on the D-pad. You see that little HUD down by the feet of the fighters there? You hit left and then you can input the strikes. And right now we're just going to do jab. Jab. And to sway this, you want to sway to your left or right. The proper way is to do to the right. And the jab is a fast strike, so in an online match it's gonna be kind of hard to sway a little bit unless your opponent keeps throwing and throwing it. What I like about the recording is that your AI just won't throw it. Like, he's not throwing from here. He throws it, when I'm in range. And he's trying to throw me off. So this is really good for reaction time. Like I said, the jab is really fast, so it's going to be hard to sway. And don't just hold your sway, because I'll try to sway the first one and I'll show you what happens if you hold it. And Tony Ferguson is not throwing the way I want him to, so let's re-record it. Let's have him do 4. There we go. Because see, the second one will laser in, so you gotta sway if you want to keep swaying. But yeah, sway to your right to sway the jab, and you can always practice your counters off this. Like I said, the jab's really fast and it's hard. It can be hard to sway. Not for everybody, but for me, like I said, I gotta work on my reaction time. So now we're gonna do the straight, and to sway the straight you're gonna want to go to your left. Pretty sure you could probably go to your right, but the proper way to do it is to your left. At least that's how I was taught. So let's do the straight. And I messed up, so straight, and then play back on. You hit up. Also, you can always just practice trying to beat your opponent to the punch. You see him getting ready to throw, or you can even practice just your movement. It doesn't have to be sways. But yeah, don't hold your head like this, because strikes will laser in. And when I mean laser in, it's like a homing, like it will auto target it, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, to sway the straight, the proper way would be to your left. And off there you can throw a hook. You can throw an uppercut. So alright. For now, for the hooks, what you want to do is you want to duck forward. And I'm going to throw, when I do the recording, I'm going to throw both hooks, starting with the lead and then the right. So we're going to go to Tony Ferguson. Recording on is left, and then playback on is up. So hook, 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 hook. Now on, and then see how I doubled it? Because if I hold it, he's just gonna hit me. And off that, you know, you can. A lot of people love to do the uppercut. But don't hold your sway. Like I said, watch. Oops. Messed up there. Messed up again. Messed up again. Watch, if I just hold my sway right here. See, I swayed that first one. Then I held it. Don't do that because strikes, like I said, again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but you gotta move, you know, you gotta keep moving your head. You can't just do this. Because the first one might miss, but then the second one might land. You know, it could be fight ending. You never know. So yeah, so that's it for hooks. You just duck forward. Pretty sure actually you could probably actually lean back as well. Practice your pulse. Practice, you know. I mean, I'm sure you can go left or right too with hooks, but the proper way is to either duck forward or pull them. So yeah, that's it for hooks. And now we're gonna do uppercuts. See, for uppercuts, I thought maybe in the game you could just maybe lean back, but I always end up getting caught doing that. So I try not to do that for uppercuts. For uppercuts, I go left or right depending on whatever one my opponent is gonna throw. So if he throws his left, which is his lead, I'm gonna lean to my right. So let's try that. Let's just throw one uppercut. So that's his left. So see how I swayed it? Right there. It's his left that he's throwing, and I'm leaning to my right. And I like to practice my counters off this, because the uppercut is one of the strikes I get caught with quite a bit, because a lot of people throw it, because you know, if you're going for like a body hook, it's a really good counter for it. So but yeah, I like to lean, you know, if you're still, like I said, if you're throwing the left, lean right. Don't just keep your head there, because you're gonna get caught. See? I mean, I'm sure you can lean back too, but see, I always get caught. But if you're moving back and lean back, you could probably, that's a good way, but to me that just looks silly. I don't like that. I don't like that animation. I mean, I'm sure I've done it in my fights. My fights kind of look ugly in my opinion, but sometimes fighting is not pretty. So alright, now let's do his right uppercut. Right uppercut. So we're gonna lean to our right. I guess you could lean left too. But see, I got hit a little bit there. I mean, I'm getting hit a little bit, but it's not doing like massive damage like it would if I was leaning forward. So yeah, if he throws the right uppercut, you want to lean to your right. Oh, to your left, I'm sorry. To your left. If he's throwing his right, you lean to your left. I don't know why I said right. That's my bad. But yeah, so that's it for those. So let's go over that again. I'm not going to do the recording, but for a jab, you want to go to your right. For a straight, you want to go to your left. For hooks, you want to duck under. Remember, don't hold it. If you feel he's going to throw two, you got to either counter the first one or duck under both of them and then counter. And then for uppercuts, if he's throwing his left, you want to go to your right. If he's throwing his right, you want to go to your left. I'm messing it up. Sorry, guys. If he's throwing his left, you go to your right. If he's throwing his right, you go to your left. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm just not with it today. But alright, let's move on to head kicks. Head kicks, I either try to avoid or I try to sway them. But since we're doing sways, we're gonna sway them. So head kick, head kick. So I did the rear and I did the front. See how I ducked under? Or you could pull them too. See? Just like that. Duck. Or pull. Duck. Try not to pre-duck, because that will happen. Right there I kind of pre-ducked, but let's just say ducking. See what happens? See? So once you duck it, try to counter. If you're in too close like that, you can't really pull it. I wouldn't even risk it. But yeah, you guys don't just have to practice sways. You guys can just practice moving out of the way. You know. You practice even trying to block it. As you see, I'm messing up. But yeah, when I feel an opponent is throwing a head kick, I either try to get right into his range so it lands on my body and try to interrupt his strikes. Right now I'm not doing a good job of that, but see, so now it's forced to land on my body. Also, when you block a head kick, fire right back with like a straight. I'm gonna try to block one here. See how there's that little bit of opening? Of course, your opponent's probably gonna be using head movement and stuff like that too. But yeah, just a head kick, just duck, or you know, or you can slip it. I mean, or you can pull it, which is a back sway. Now let's do overhands. Overhand, overhand, and this. I like to try to pull it. Sometimes, you know, I don't really do it. My pulls aren't that good right yet, so. Or you can try to. Or you can sway it. And, you know, he's throwing his right, so you're going to sway to your left. But don't hold it like that. Always try to beat him to the punch too, because you can kind of see that wind up. Right there, I messed up. See that? But you can also pull it. I messed that one up there because I was moving my feet, but wow, he's getting real close. There we go. You come back with a hook. Yeah, don't just hold it because he will. It will laser in. But yeah, guys, that's just a few tips on sways. So if you feel like you're moving your head, you feel like you're getting your head off the center line, maybe, and like you're still getting hit, maybe it's because, you know, you're just swaying and you're trying to hold a sway. I didn't realize that strikes kind of lasered in. Which it kind of makes sense, because if someone's just holding their head there and the guy misses the first punch in a real fight, if you're still holding your head there, the guy's gonna adjust and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna aim to where your head is. So it makes sense. So just something to think about. But I hope this video helps somebody out. Like I said in my other tutorial, I'm not really good at tutorials yet, I don't feel. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I know, what I try to do. And I'll say it again, you hear me say it a lot, I'm not a high level player. I don't consider myself to be a high level player. I just am trying to share what I know, and maybe it will help somebody out along the way. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the video. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like. Also, if you're new around here, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 100 subs, and when I get there, maybe I'll do some type of live stream, possibly a giveaway, like a little giveaway. I don't have, you know, much cash, but tax return's coming, so maybe I can do some type of giveaway for PS4 players and Xbox players, like a gift card or something like that, just to show my appreciation for you guys. I really appreciate the support recently. But yeah, guys, that's about it. So as always, have fun with the game, and I'll see you guys in the next one.